Hello friends, I'm Nashik and today in this video I'll teach you how to create a fundraising and charity donations website like Kickstarter, Indiegogo, GoFundMe, Just Giving, etc. with WordPress. In this website that we're going to create in this video, you can raise funds for your project, startup, non-profit organization, charity, NGO, etc. And apart from regular fundraising features, this website has some really amazing and unique features. Like first of all, everything here happens on the front end. Whether you want to create or edit a new campaign, creating rewards, changing profile settings, everything can be done from the front end. Your users don't have to go to the dashboard or the back end to do these things. Secondly, it has really amazing front end dashboard with beautiful graphs and information. Thirdly, anyone can come to your website and they can create a campaign and raise funds for their projects and you can get a commission on that. And obviously this is not just the end, there are so many other features that I'll explain you later on in this video. Now before we start creating this website, let me first show you a very quick demo about the website that you're going to create in this video. So right now I'm going to show you the exact same website that you will be creating in this video if you follow my step-by-step tutorial. Now the reason I show this demo website right at the beginning is because I want you guys to first understand the website that you will be creating in this video. Understand the features that are present in this website, what all are the different features and functionalities available, how is the design and everything, and you guys can make the decision right at the beginning whether you want to watch the complete tutorial or not. So let's see that. So this is the home page. First of all, obviously this is the home page. Now as you can see, very simple, very elegant home page. And here at the top you will see your header. At the left hand side you have your logo, in the middle you have your menu, and at the right hand side we have some really amazing option. Like if you want to sign up or log in, you can click on this, you will see this pop up. You can enter your information and you can log in. Now once you log in, if you want to start a new campaign, you can simply click on this button and you can start a new campaign. Then after that we have the first campaign which is shown over here, and now as you can see this is expired, but if it is not expired it will show you how many days are remaining, how many backers, how much percentage of this fund is raised completely. We'll understand how this single campaign page looks like. First let me show you the home page. So this is the first section. Then after that in the next section I'm just displaying different campaigns based on different categories, like campaigns based on technology category, clothing category, journalism, and different categories that you can create. Then after that when you scroll down we have some recommended. So here you can showcase your featured campaigns if you want, okay? And when you scroll down, some popular campaigns running on this website. Then we have some basic information in a very beautiful way. We are using some beautiful icons over here and we are delivering, or we are just giving some beautiful or some useful information over here. Then when you scroll down you will see your blog section. So in this video we'll also learn how to create different blogs and how to do blogging, and this thing will really help you to generate some extra traffic. Then when you scroll down we are going to skip these two sections because these two are not really important. Now obviously at the bottom you will see your footer. I'll show you how you can create your footer. So this was your home page. Now let's open a single campaign and let's see how it looks. So let me open this one. Now this is how the single campaign page looks like, and this is very much similar to those websites which I mentioned earlier, like Kickstarter, Indiegogo, those kind of website. Now this is the single Kickstarter page, single campaign page, and this looks very much similar to our website. So first of all you have your title. Then after that we have some numbers like how much money is raised, what is the total number of goal. For example, our goal is 10,000, out of that around 9,600 is raised. How many backers, how many days to go, and if you want to back this project you click on this button. Then after that if you want to back this project or if you want to pledge without reward you can select this, or if you want some reward you can select these different pre-made rewards option. So we'll also see how to create these kind of rewards in our video. Alright, so this is how the single page looks like, and here also very much similar, your title, category, how many backers, how many people love it, how many reviews, maybe we can also leave some review. This is the different images or different videos, you can enter those over here. If you want to back this project you click on this button, you're redirected over here. If you want to pledge without reward you can enter that money over here, amount of money that you want to pledge. Then when you scroll down we have some rewards. So if you pledge between £50 to £100, maybe you will get some reward. Then similarly you can create more rewards. So this is how the single page looks like. And obviously whenever this campaign is updated, you can see different updates over here. So on this date, this campaign was updated, and you can see all this different information over here. All right, so this is how the single page looks like. And obviously whenever someone wants to back this project, they can select a reward, or they can just click on this checkout button. They will be redirected to the checkout page, and here they can enter all their information and they can make the payment. So we'll see there are several ways of accepting payments directly on your website. I'll explain you about those payment gateways as well. Now let me show you the other part of the website. So what happens when you log in and how you can create a campaign. So let's log in over here. Alright guys, so when you log into your website, you will see your dashboard, which will look something like this. So as you can see, all the different graphs and everything is given over here. All your campaigns that you have created, everything is present over here. Obviously, if you want to create a new campaign, simply click on this button, add new campaign. And now as you can see, everything is happening on the front end. We have our dashboard on the front end. We don't have to go to the back end for the dashboard. And to create a new campaign, you can do easily from the front end. You can enter all your information over here. And after that, just click on submit campaign, and this campaign will be submitted. And once approved, this campaign will show on this website. Now, as I explained you earlier, in this website, if you want, only you can create campaigns, or if you want, you can also allow other peoples to come to your website and create campaigns. And when they create a campaign, whenever they raise some money, you can keep a certain commission on that. For example, if you want to keep 5% commission on the campaign amount, you can do that. I'll explain you about all these things later on in this video in detail, so don't worry about that. Alright guys, so this was a very quick demo about the website that you will be creating in this video. Now there are so many things that we have to see. For example, there are several pages as well. For example, about page, contact page. I'll show you how to create these pages. Then we have the archive page, single page, many different things, and many different pages are still left. But I don't want to waste a lot of time over here. I just wanted to give you a quick idea about the website that you will be creating in this video. Now I hope you guys like the demo website, and if you want to create the exact same website, make sure you watch the complete tutorial. Now before we proceed further, make sure to subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon. And if you have any doubts, any comments, any suggestions for me, you can leave them in the comment section below. If you find this video helpful, give a thumbs up to this video, and please share this video with your friends and family members on Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, whatever social media platform you use. Alright guys, so with that being said, let's start creating this website. Alright guys, now to create any kind of website, whether it's an e-commerce website, a crowdfunding website, a membership website, a simple blog, or a business website, any kind of website, we need two basic things: a domain name and a hosting account. A domain name is simply the name or the URL of your website. For example, blogdude.com, google.com, youtube.com, nayashik.com. All these things are different domain names. So to create our website, we also have to register a new domain, so that whenever someone wants to visit your website, they can simply type in the domain name in the URL bar and they can land on your website. The second and the most important thing is your hosting account. A hosting is basically a computer wherein your entire website is saved, and that computer is running 24/7. So if you see the entire website that you see on your screen, all the different campaigns, all the different pages, posts, everything that you see, this entire website is saved in a computer, and that computer is running 24/7, so that whenever someone visits your website at any given time from any particular country, they can always see your website live. Your website is always up and running. Now hosting is the most important part of your website, because everything related to your website is directly or indirectly dependent on your hosting. Your website speed, your website's performance, the user experience on your website. In fact, your Google ranking, the ranking that you will be receiving, search engine ranking on Google, is totally dependent on hosting. If you have selected a good hosting, your website speed and performance will be amazing, and you will also get better search engine ranking, and your website's user experience will also be good. And obviously, if you select a crappy hosting, your website speed and performance will be really bad, and you will find it very difficult to rank higher on Google search results. Now there are literally thousands of different hosting providers available in the market, but unfortunately only few of them are really good. But you don't have to worry about that. You can simply open a new tab and type in blogdude.com/SG. SG stands for SiteGround, and this link is also given in the video description below. So you can simply click on that link and you should be redirected to this page. Now here, as you can see, there are three different plans: Startup, Grow Big and Go Geek. Now before we go ahead and before we understand these plans, before we understand about this hosting, first let me explain you why did we choose SiteGround. So as I said you earlier that there are literally thousands of different hosting providers. Now out of those, why are we selecting SiteGround? Why not any other hosting? Now I'm selecting and I'm recommending SiteGround based on my experience. I'm creating these YouTube tutorials for more than 5-6 years. And in this time period, I've experienced many different hosting providers. I've used SiteGround, A2 hosting, TMD hosting, Bluehost, GoDaddy, almost every single hosting provider. Because I create these YouTube tutorials, I get hostings for free, so it becomes very easy for me to test many different hosting providers. Now out of all this, I have experienced that SiteGround is the best in terms of speed, in terms of performance, in terms of user experience, also in terms of security, and even in terms of support. And that is the reason why even my personal websites are also hosted on SiteGround. The main website, my main source of income, blogdude.com, is hosted on SiteGround. Other personal websites that I own like nayashik.com, fahem.in, those websites are also hosted on SiteGround. So that is the reason why I am recommending SiteGround, because I have experience with this and I am personally using this hosting. And as I said you earlier, there are three different plans. Now if you want a short and simple answer as to which plan you should select, I would recommend you to simply select the Grow Big plan. Click on the Get Plan button and proceed further. And if you want to understand more about hosting, and if you want to understand why did we select this plan, watch for a few more minutes in this video. You will understand and you will learn something new. So first of all, before you select any hosting plan, first you should see few things. First thing that you should be seeing is how many websites you can create with that plan. So in this example, as you can see over here, with startup plan, you can create one website, and with Grow Big and Go Geek plan, you can create unlimited websites. Now let's understand this thing. What does this mean? So if you want to create, for example, if you want to create this website, this crowdfunding website. So if you select startup plan, you can create this website without any problem. You can have a really functional professional website. This website without any problem. You can create unlimited pages, unlimited campaigns, no problem at all. But tomorrow if you want to create another website, maybe another crowdfunding website, or maybe another e-commerce website, or any other website, you cannot do that with startup plan, because here you can create only one website. Whereas if you select Grow Big or Go Geek plan, you can create unlimited websites with these plans. So basically you just purchase this plan once, and after that for all your future websites, you don't have to purchase another plan. You can host all of them in one single plan. So this is a one-time investment. Then after that you have to see how much web space are you getting. So in startup plan we are getting 10 GB, in Go Geek we are getting 20, in Go Geek we are getting 30 GB of web space. Now let me explain you how much web space do you actually need. So if you see this website that I have created, there are literally maybe I guess hundreds of different campaigns that I have created, tens of different posts, pages, many different things. So this is a complete website that you see on your screen. And this entire website is not more than 200 MB. So you don't have to worry about that. So basically if you select Grow Big plan for example, you can create literally 200 different websites like this one. And even if your crowdfunding website maybe becomes very big, very popular, 100,000 different campaigns added and everything, still you don't have to worry about that. Your website size will not be more than 5 GB. So just don't worry about that. And most importantly, this web space is SSD space. Now basically there are two types of space, SSD and HDD. These guys at SiteGround are using SSD space. In fact, the fastest, the best quality SSD space. And when your website is hosted on SSD server, your website speed and performance is really amazing, really smooth and fast. Other hosting providers, in fact, most of the hosting providers use the HDD plan. And main reason is because that is very cheap. And when your website is hosted on HDD server, your website speed and performance is really bad. So if your website is hosted on, for example, HDD server, whenever someone visits your website, it takes a lot of time to completely load your website. And whenever they try to open a new page or a new campaign, it takes a lot of time to load that entire page. So it is not really good, but you don't have to worry about that, because here at SiteGround, these guys are using the fastest SSD plan to store your website. Then after that, we see third step is just third information over here is just to give you an idea about which plan is better for what kind of website. For example, here startup is better for those websites that get around or that generate around 10,000 monthly visitors. Similarly, grow big for those websites that get around 25,000 monthly visitors, and go gig is best suited for those websites that can generate around 100,000 monthly visitors. Now many people get confused over here. They think that, for example, if they have selected grow big plan and if your website is getting more than 25,000 monthly visitors, many people think that SiteGround will ask you to upgrade to go gig plan, but that is not the case. Even if you select grow big plan and even if your website is getting more than maybe 50-60,000 monthly visitors, grow big plan can easily handle your website. You don't have to worry about that. This is just to give you an idea, just to help you to make a decision. Then after that, we have some really amazing features like we have unmetered traffic or unlimited bandwidth. Then we get free WordPress installation, free WordPress auto updates. And after that, we have two very important options over here. We get free SSL certificate and also we get free daily backups. Now, what is this SSL certificate? First of all, so if you see the demo website that I have created, when you see my website, this is the URL bar, and besides the URL bar, you will see this log pad. When you click on that log pad, it says connection is secure. So this is what an SSL certificate is. This is very important. If you don't have SSL on your website, you cannot accept payments on your website. And whenever someone will visit your website, it will say that this website is not secure. But you don't have to worry about that over here, because at SiteGround, you're getting free unlimited SSL certificates. Then after that, we also have free daily backups. So even if something happens to your website, even if your website gets hacked or something, you have the daily backup. You can easily restore your website. Then we also have free CDN, and this will improve the security of your website. We have free business email accounts. So instead of something regular like nayyar@gmail.com or nayyar@yahoo.com, you can create a business email account like support@websitename.com, admin@blogdude.com, those kind of email accounts. You also get unlimited databases and some more amazing and advanced features like you get dynamic caching. This will furthermore improve the speed and performance of your website. You get on-demand backup copies, free professional site transfer. So if you're using some other hosting provider, maybe if you're not happy with your website speed and performance, or maybe if you're not happy with their support, you can simply get a free professional site transfer over here. You can also add collaborators, and with Go Gig plan, you have some more features like you can have white label clients, higher tier of resources, priority support, and so on. Basically, for most of you guys, I would recommend you to start with the Grow Big plan, obviously, because here you can create unlimited websites, you have more space, and you get more resources than the startup plan. So just select this plan and click on this Get Plan button. Now, once you click on that Get Plan button, you will be redirected to this page. And here you have to register a new domain name. So just type in the domain name that you want to register. For example, in this case, if I want to register Nayyar Sheikh, I can just type in Nayyar Sheikh. Then I can select the perfect domain name extension like .com, .net. Obviously, you should try to get .com. If you don't get .com, go with .net. If you don't get .net, go with some country specific. For example, if you're from India, go with .in. If you're from New Zealand, go with this option .co.nz. So make sure to first search for or first try to get .com. So whatever domain name you want to register, simply type in that domain name, select the perfect domain name extension, and after that click on proceed. Now if you guys have already registered a domain name, you can select this option. I already have a domain name. So if you have already registered your domain name on some other website like GoDaddy, Namecheap, those kind of website, you can just enter that domain name, or you can enter any domain name that you want to use with SiteGround, and you can click on proceed. Now you'll come to step 3, and here first of all you have to enter your account information. In your account information you have to enter an email address, and after that you have to enter a password, or you have to choose a password. Now this thing is very important. Whatever information you enter over here, whatever email address and password you enter over here, this will become your login credentials. So whenever in future if you want to log into SiteGround account, they will ask you this email address and password. So whatever you enter under account information, make sure you remember that. Alright. Then after that you have your client information. Here you just have to enter your basic information like your country name, first name, last name, your city, your zip code, your street address, basically your address and phone number. Then after that, you can leave these two things, company name and tax ID. These are not compulsory, so you can leave them. Then scroll down. After that, you have your payment information. In payment information, you have to enter your credit card, debit card, your ATM card number, card expiry date, CVV number which is given at the back of your card, and obviously your cardholder name. Now one thing to note over here, that 3 types of cards are accepted over here: Visa, MasterCard and American Express. Now Visa and MasterCard are very common throughout the world, so I hope you guys have one of those. Now if you have some other type of card, for example, most of the people in India have the RuPay card because that is a country sponsored domestic card. So if you have a RuPay card or any other card, you cannot make the payment over here because those cards are not accepted over here. So if you have a RuPay card, you can simply go to your bank and you can request them. They will replace your card with a MasterCard or a Visa within 7 days. So make sure you have either of these options. Alright. Then when you scroll down, you will see your purchase information. You don't have to change anything over here. You just have to check everything. So under plan, we have selected Grow Big Plan. Under data center, now data center location will be automatically selected for you. Now based on your location, because I am from India, for me Singapore is selected. If you have some other country, some other data center location will be selected for you. Then after that, you will see period, and by default it is 12 months. I also recommend 12 months. Make sure you don't change that thing. If you change it, you will have to pay some extra money. So make sure you don't change that thing. Let it be 12 months. Then again, when you scroll down, you will see these two things. Make sure you tick mark this thing. And if you see, the total amount that you have to pay is just $71 for one complete year of hosting. Now, as I said earlier, SiteGround is right now the #1 hosting provider according to me, according to my experience. So you're getting the #1 hosting provider for one complete year for just $71. And that is really amazing. So you're getting a really good offer over here. So just go ahead and click on pay now and make the payment, complete the transaction. Alright guys, so once you make the payment, once you click on that pay now button and make the payment, you have to open a new tab and type in my.siteground.com. And here you have to enter that email address and password which you have selected in your previous step under account information. So under account information, whatever email address and password you have typed in or you have selected, type in the same email address and password over here and click on login. Then you will see this page. And over here you have to click on this option, websites. And here you will see all the domain names that you have registered or that you're using with SiteGround with this account. So if you remember, we have registered this domain name, nayashik.com. So you will always see your domain name, and below your domain name, you will see this button, Site Tools. Click on that button. Now here there can be two scenarios. First of all, the first scenario can be that you have just registered a new and fresh domain name, so you don't have to do any extra step. The second scenario can be that you have already registered a domain name on some third-party website like on GoDaddy or Namecheap. So if you fall under scenario 2, you have to first link your domain name with SiteGround. Let me show you how that is done, and that is really easy. Just go to GoDaddy or any other website wherever you have registered your domain name, sign into your account. And once you sign into your account, you will see all the different domain names that you have registered with this account. So for example, if I want to link this domain name privilegedbags.com with SiteGround, I can select this domain name, and besides every single domain name, you will see this button or you will see this link, DNS. Click on that. And here you will see the default name servers. Click on change and change or delete these name servers from here. Delete both the name servers. Now come to your account, come to this website that you have opened, scroll down, and here you can see your own custom name servers. Now copy your name server number 1 and paste it under line 1. Copy your name server number 2 and obviously paste it under line 2 and click on save. Now once you click on save, this can take up to 24 hours to link your domain name with SiteGround. But you don't have to wait till then. By that time, we can also do few more things. So let's install SSL certificate on our domain name. So you will see this option at the left hand side, security. Click on that, and under that you will see SSL manager. Select that option. Now from here, select the domain name on which you want to install SSL. So in this example, I want to install SSL on this domain, wpcf2.nayashik.com. So select your domain name. After that, you will see select SSL. Under that, select let's encrypt and click on get. Once you click on this get button, it will take around 2 minutes, and after that SSL will be successfully installed on your domain name. Now for me, it is already installed on this domain. As you can see, besides this domain, it says active. So for me, it is already installed. So once you successfully install SSL on your domain name, now you can install WordPress on that domain. So to do that, from the left hand side, click on WordPress, click on install and manage. Now you'll get two options over here. Select the first option, WordPress, and after that select the domain name on which you want to install WordPress. So I'm selecting this domain, which is over here, WPCF2. Now leave the installation part, don't type in or don't do anything with that. Leave the language. Now untick this thing. Here this thing is already tick mark for you, WordPress starter. This is basically a plugin, starter plugin. We don't need that plugin, so you can untick this thing. Then after that you have to choose a username over here. So I'll just choose some username for me. Obviously you can just choose a username for yourself. Then after that choose a password and just enter your personal email address. Now these two things are also very important, your username and password. So make sure you guys also remember these two, because whenever you want to log in to your WordPress dashboard, they will ask you this username and password. So make sure you remember them. Now once everything is filled in, just click on this install button. And now as you can see, WordPress has started installing on that domain. This generally takes around 10 to 12 seconds. So let's wait. Alright guys, so as you can see, WordPress is successfully installed on this domain, and once it is successfully done, you will see your domain name at the bottom, and besides your domain name, you will see this button, login to admin panel. Click on that button, and now as you can see, a new tab has opened, and here you will see your dashboard. Now let me explain you what this thing is, what you see on your screen. This page, dashboard page is the most important page of your website, because this is the page from where you will be controlling your website. If you want to change the style of your website, if you want to install a new theme, or if you want to change the functionality of your website, changing everything or managing everything, for example, creating pages, creating posts, managing comments, everything will be done from here. Basically, you will be controlling your entire website from this page. Very important page. So whenever you want to come to this page, just type in your domain name. After that, put a /wp-admin. You will land on this page. Now, whenever we install WordPress on a new domain name, there are a few basic things that we have to understand, and there are a few basic settings that we have to do. So first, let's do those settings, and after that we can proceed further. Now, first of all, we have already seen this is the dashboard. Now at the left hand side, we have some more options. Then you will see your post option here. If you click on post, you will see one post will be already created for you. One blog will be already created for you. Hello world. If you want, you can just delete this thing, and from this page you can create new posts, you can manage those posts. Then after that you will see media option. Obviously this option is to manage your media, so all the different images, videos, whatever media is uploaded on your website, you can see all of those over here. Then you will see the pages option, and from here you can create different pages, you can manage different pages. Then we have the comment section, so you will see all the different comments that is posted on your website. You can approve them, you can unapprove them, you can mark them spam, you can delete those comments as well. You can do everything with that from here. Then after that we have a very important option, which is the appearance option. When you click on that option, you will see there are 3 themes which are already installed, and one of them is already activated on your website. So 2020 theme is already installed and activated on our website. Now, what is a theme? A theme is basically the design or the appearance of your website. For example, let me open this website in a new tab. So right now your website will look something like this. Okay, this is because of this theme. Now, if I do one thing, if I just activate some other theme, for example, let me activate this 2017 theme. So if I activate this theme and if I come back to my website and refresh it, now as you can see, my website looks totally different. Now it looks like, it seems like I've just landed on some other website. So this is what a theme does. A theme will completely change the appearance of your website. And you should always have only one theme installed and activated. Rest all the extra themes, you can delete them from here. Alright. Now later on in this video, we'll be using some other theme because this is not the theme that we want to use. This is a really bad theme. Later on, we'll be using some other theme that will make your website something beautiful like this one. Now come back to this page again, come back to your dashboard, and now at the left hand side, you will see plugins. And under plugins, you will see one plugin is already installed and activated for you, SG Optimizer. And this is a very important plugin because this plugin will improve the speed and performance of your website. Now one thing to note over here is that this plugin is only available for SiteGround users. As you can see, only for SiteGround users. So if you're using some other hosting, you will not see this plugin over here. Now what is a plugin? A plugin is like an add-on. It's actually an add-on. A plugin is an add-on or a software that will add some extra features and functionalities to your website. Now later on in this video, we'll be using some plugins, and those plugins will add all the campaigning, how to create a campaign, all the crowdfunding functionalities to your WordPress website. So you'll understand about this later on in this video. Now at the left hand side, you will see settings. Click on that. And over here, first of all, you have your general setting. So first thing that you see over here is your site title. So you have to delete this My WordPress thing and type in your website name. So whatever you want to set your website name, just type in that name. Then after that, you have your tagline. So under tagline, you just have to describe your website in few words. So whatever your website is about, just describe your websites in 5-6 words. Then after that, you will see your WordPress address and site address. Now right now, if you see, this website is not secure. Here, if you click on this option, it says not secure. Your connection to this site is not secure. That is because it is default set to HTTP. We have to set this thing to HTTPS. So make sure both at top and bottom it is HTTPS. Then after that, under admin email address, make sure it is your personal email address typed in over here. If it is not, just delete that email address and type in your personal email address. Now under membership, make sure this thing is tick mark. Anyone can register. If you don't tick mark this thing, no one will be able to sign up on your website. So big problem. Now go at the bottom and simply click on save changes. Now once you do that, you will be logged out of your website and you will have to log in again. Now under settings, you will see permalinks. Click on that and make sure from these options post name is selected. If some other option is selected for you, just select the post name option, go at the bottom and click on save changes. Now again, let's come back to dashboard. Now whenever you land on your dashboard, you will see these widgets. Now these widgets are not really useful, so we can get rid of them. We can click on the screen option which is given at the top. And we can literally just untick everything. I think this one is important, site health status. So except for that, just untick everything. Now later on, when we use new theme and new plugins, now those plugins will add some really useful widgets over here. So we can use them. Alright guys, so with this, your basic settings are now completed. Alright guys, so right now if you see, this is how your website will look like. Okay, so it looks really bad, and to change the appearance of this website, we have to install a new theme, and to add those crowdfunding and functionalities, we have to install few new plugins. So to do that, you can simply open a new tab and type in blogdude.com/Patreon. Now this link is also given in the video description below, so you don't even have to type in this thing. Simply click on that link and you should be redirected to this page. Now this is the theme that we want to install, and this is the theme that we want to use. Now as you can see here, all the front end operation, and with this you also get WP Page Builder Pro, which is a premium plugin for absolutely free. So that is really amazing. In fact, with this theme, you get so many different plugins. So you just have to purchase this theme and we don't have to purchase anything else. Because everything else, all the plugins, all the necessary plugins comes free with this theme. So if you want to purchase this theme, simply click on this buy now button and you will see this thing at the end. If you want to use this on one single website, select the single license. If you want to use this theme on 5 different websites, select this 5 license, and obviously you can just go ahead and select the club membership for $200. And with this, you will not only get this theme, but you will get so many, all the other themes that are present on this website. If you see, there are so many different themes present on this website for different purposes. For example, for LMS, to create online courses website, crowdfunding, blog, business, real estate, e-commerce website, many different themes for many different purposes. And you can also use them on unlimited websites, on unlimited domain names. So according to me, this is a much better option, but obviously if you want, you can just select this option, single license. You can use this on one single domain name, and you also get WP Bakery Page Builder Pro. Now you don't have to select this thing. WP Crowdfunding will be using this plugin, but it is not necessary. This is a premium version. We can do most of the things with the free version. So for right now, I would recommend you to first watch the complete tutorial, watch the complete video, and at the end I'll explain you the difference between the premium one and the free plugin, and you can decide whether you really want the premium plugin or you can just go ahead and complete your website with the free plugin. So you can decide that later on. So you just have to click on this buy now button and purchase this theme. Now once you purchase this theme, they will give you a zip file, and that zip file will look something like this. Now you have to first unzip or extract this file. So right click on this and click on extract files. You will get a new folder with the same name. Open that folder, and in this folder you'll get so many different folders and files. You will see this folder theme pack, and in this folder you will see this patrius.zip. This is the file that we have to upload on our website to install this theme. So let me show you how we can do that. Come back to your website, click on appearance, click on add new, click on upload theme, choose file and choose that file that I've just shown you. Here's the file, select this file, click on open, click on install now. Now this file has started installing on your website. Once it is installed, you have to activate this file. Let's see. So here as you can see, this theme is successfully installed. Click on activate. This theme will be activated, and after that you will get this notice. This theme recommends following plugins. So click on this link, begin installing plugins. And here as you can see, all the plugins is provided to you for free. So make sure to tick mark everything. Tick mark over here, just tick mark over here. It will select everything for you. And under bulk action, select install, click on apply. So this will install all the plugins at once. You don't have to do individually one by one. It will do everything for you automatically. Now as you can see over here, all plugins are successfully installed. Click on this link at the bottom, return to plugin installer. Now we have to activate all these themes, all the installed themes. So again, tick mark over here. Now under bulk action, select activate and click on apply. Now all these plugins will be activated. As you can see over here, now come back to dashboard. Now when you click on dashboard or when you click on any other link over here, after that you will see this page. This is the WooCommerce quick setup. If you don't see this page, simply type in this link in the URL bar. Type in your website name. After that, put a /wp-admin/index.php ? Page is equal to wc-setup. You can see that link on your screen. If you don't see this setup page, simply type in that link in the URL bar and you will see this setup. So first of all, you have to select where is your business based. So just enter the country name. So I'll just type in my country name, India over here. After that, enter your address, choose the state. Now you have to select the currency. So whatever currency you want to use, Indian rupee, Pakistani rupee, dollars, euro, whatever currency you want to select that currency, and after that click on let's go. Now you will see the payment option. By default, PayPal is already tick marked, so let it be. Later on we'll see some more payment gateways, but for now let it be for PayPal. Click on continue. Now you'll see the shipping option. Now we are not shipping any physical products over here, so you can just untick both these options and click on continue. Then after that, this will recommend you few more extra plugins. We don't need these extra plugins, so you will see this bottom thing. This link is given at the bottom. Skip this step. Click on that link. Again, this will recommend you this plugin Jetpack. We don't need this. So again, go at the bottom, click on skip this step. Now this setup is completed. Click on visit dashboard. Now, if you remember, we had skipped this Jetpack thing, but still it got installed. So first of all, let's uninstall this thing. So click on plugins. Here, as you can see, first option, Jetpack by WordPress.com, deactivate and delete this plugin. This is an important plugin, useful plugin, but in this video, we are not using that. Now I dismiss all these notices from here, come back to dashboard. Now here as you can see, now we got some important widgets over here. So let me just delete this thing. We don't need this, but these are really important. So whenever there is a purchase on your website, whenever there is some money raised on any campaign, you can see all those analytics, all those statistics over here right on your dashboard. So these are really important things over here. Okay, you can manage them like this. You can rearrange them like this. Alright guys, so if you again come back to your website and if you refresh it, now as you can see, your website looks totally different. So this is because of the theme. Now what we have to do is, obviously because this is a fundraising website, first thing that you should be doing is creating a campaign, creating a crowdfunding or a fundraising campaign. So let's see how a campaign will be created. Now first we'll see how to do that from the back end, how an admin will do that thing, and later on in the video we'll see how to do that thing from the front end. So if you want to create a campaign from the back end, from the left hand side you will see products, hover over products and click on add new. Now first thing that we have to do is we have to give it a name. So let me do one thing. Let me open a single campaign so that we can understand everything. So this is how the single campaign page will look like. First thing, this is the title. So I'll copy the title from here and we'll paste in the title over here. Then here you have to enter all this description, all these things. So everything about the campaign, what is this campaign based on, all this information. So what I'll do is I'll simply copy this text, paste it over here, and in between if you want to add some images or anything, click on this add media thing, click on upload file and select file. Now there is a link given in the video description below. If you click on that link, you will go to my website blogdude.com, and for every single video that I create on my YouTube channel, I always create these blogs, these posts, and you will see when you will be redirected to one such blog over here, and in that at the bottom you will see this link, download free images. When you click on this download button, you'll download another zip file, and in that zip file you will see all these different images that I've given you for free. So what you can do is you can click on select file and you can upload those images from here. Okay, as you can see all these images. So what I'll do is I'll simply select all these images and I'll upload them at the beginning so that we don't have to pause this video and do it again and again. Alright, so all the images are uploaded. So if I want to use this image, I can select this, click on insert into post. Not all this, so let me delete them. Alright, so I just want to use this. Now right now by default this image will look very small. So if you want to fix this thing, click on this image, click on this pencil icon and make sure under size, full size is selected and make it center aligned. Okay, and after that click on update. Now as you can see, this is a nice big image. And after that, if you want to add some text below this image, click on over here, come to another line, and whatever text you have, just paste in that text. Okay, just like this, very simple, all simple stuff. Now when you scroll down, you will see this option product data. Now by default simple product is selected. Click on this drop down. You have to select crowdfunding, obviously because it's a crowdfunding thing. Now if you have any video, for example here there is a video, if you click on this video will start playing. If you have any such video, you can just enter that video link over here under video URL. For example, let me just copy this link, copy link address, paste it over here. So this is some YouTube video link. Now what is the start and end date for this campaign? So maybe this campaign starts today and this is till the end of this year. Alright. Now minimum, you can also set a minimum price and maximum price. So one person will have to minimum contribute this much amount of money or maximum this much amount of money. Now these are obviously just optional. Recommended price, if you want to give some recommended price, you can do that. Now we can create this, we can give this thing predefined prices. So I can type like $10, $25, $50, $100. So this will be predefined prices. You will see how that will look on your website. Okay. Then after that, how much is your funding goal? So maybe my funding goal is $100,000. Now when will this campaign end? When the target goal is achieved, for example, when $100,000 is raised or when the target date is completed. So if you select target date, even after $100,000 is collected, this campaign will keep on running. Okay. So you have to select that option. So whatever option you think, or maybe you can even select campaign never ends. I'm selecting target goal. Now if you want to show contributor table, and if you want to enable, if you want to mark contributor as anonymous, you can tick mark these two options. Now which country or which place is this campaign related to? So this is related to India maybe. So I'm selecting India, location Mumbai. All right. So you have to fill in these information. Then after that you have shipping. You can just leave shipping, link product attributes. You can leave everything, just come to reward. So if you want to give some reward, for example, here as you can see. So basically when will you give some reward? If it is a crowdfunding, not basically on charity or anything. When there is a crowdfunding for some project or some file or something like that, you can give some reward. For example, if someone wants to just raise some money or donate some money without any reward, they can do that. But maybe you can encourage people, if they maybe donate $50, you will give them a PDF file or maybe a t-shirt or something like that. So you can create these kind of rewards. Now here there is you can see one difference between the premium plugin and the free plugin. So with free plugin you can create one reward, and with premium plugin you can create unlimited rewards. Now what plugin am I talking about? Again, let me go to, again you can open this thing, blogdude.com/Patreus, and here I have explained you earlier at the bottom. If you see, WP crowdfunding plugin. Right now we are using the free plugin which comes with the theme. But if you select this premium plugin, which will cost you $150, you can create unlimited rewards. So that is another option. Now reward description, this is what reward description is. So you can just copy paste anything over here. Now when will this product be delivered? You can select, maybe I'll deliver this product once this campaign is completed in December of 2020. So you can select this option. Now quantity, how many of these physical products do you have? Maybe I have 100 of these. Alright, so you can select this option. Now product short description. This is product short description. Okay, 1 or 2 lines you can just type in over here. Then after that you have to come at the top. Now at the right hand side we have few more things. We have categories, so you can create a new category. So maybe this thing is related to technology, so I can create a new category, technology. You can create many different categories from here. All the different categories, like if there is some campaign related to health, campaign related to helping poor, so you can create different categories for those. Then you have the product image, and this image that you see, this will be your product image. So let me upload this image as the product image, and you can also add some other gallery images which will display at the bottom like this. So let me do that as well. Let me upload these 2 images, click on add to gallery. Now with this campaign is created. If you just click on publish, and if you'll see this link, view product link. If you open this link in a new tab, let's see. Okay, now as you can see, this is how your single campaign will look like. So as you can see, everything is present over here. Your title, all the different thing, 269 days to go. Your goal is $100,000. Or everything is given over here. And these are the preset amount that you have selected. For example, $50, $100, $10. If someone selects this $50 package, they will get this reward. Okay, we forgot to upload that reward image. You can add some image as a reward image if you want. Maybe let me select this, click on select. Update this thing, come back over here, again refresh it. Okay, now as you can see, this is set as the reward image. So whenever someone selects any reward thing or anything like this and they click on this option, they will be redirected to the checkout page. And now they can enter all their information and they can make the payment. Now by default, as you can see, we have enabled PayPal. If you remember, in the quick setup, we have enabled PayPal. But right now it will not work. First, we have to set up PayPal. So everything is working fine, but there is no option for payment. So let's fix this thing. Let's add some more payment gateways as well. So come back to your website, come back to your dashboard, hover over WooCommerce, which is at the left hand side, and select this option, settings option. Now first option over here is the general option. We have already filled in most of the information over here, like address and everything. You can change your currency from here if you want. Then after that, you can leave products and shipping, just come to payments. Now here, as you can see, PayPal checkout is already enabled for you. You just have to click on this manage and you will see this page. Okay, so this will work once you enter your live API username and password. And to get this, you just have to open a new tab and obviously go to paypal.com, log into your PayPal account. Now here at the right hand side, you will see seller tools, click on that. Alright, I think they have removed that option over here. They have changed the settings over here. So what you can do is you can simply just type in this link, paypal.com/businessmanage/credentials/API access. And in API access, in access, A is capital. So you can again see this link on your screen. I'll zoom in, or I'll just enter that. I'll just show you this link. So make sure just type in, once you log into PayPal, just type in this link in the URL bar. You will come to this page, and here at the bottom, you will see MVP SOAP API integration. Click on manage API credentials. Now this will display your username, password and signature. You simply have to click on show. It will display your username, copy it from here, come back to your website, paste it under live API username. Similarly, just click on show. It will show your password, copy it from here, paste it over here. And same thing for signature, show, copy, paste. I guess now as you can see, I have successfully copy pasted my username, password and signature. So you have to do these things. Now once you do them, just go at the bottom and click on save changes. Now after this, you can accept payments through PayPal. We can also enable Stripe payment. So and the most important and the most special thing about Stripe payment is that, let me show you. For example, here if you see PayPal for now, if you see the checkout page, if I refresh it, Now first I have to enter all the details. So very quickly, let me enter my details over here. Now whenever someone selects this PayPal option and they click on this PayPal to check out to PayPal. Now as you can see, they have to go to paypal.com, although it is pop up and everything, but they have to go to PayPal and they have to make the payment. But if you enable Stripe, you can accept credit card and debit card payments right on your website. So I would recommend you to enable both PayPal and Stripe. That would be better for you. So let's see how we can enable Stripe. So come back to your website. Now, so for that, first of all, what you have to do, we have to install a new plugin. So from the left hand side, hover over plugins, click on add new. Now under search plugins, search for Stripe. Now there are two plugins that have tested and both work fine. This is the first one, the first result, WooCommerce Stripe Payment Gateway by WooCommerce. You can use this, or you can use this as well, WooCommerce Stripe Payment Gateway by WebToffee. You can use any one of these and settings for both of them are same. So I'm using this one by WebToffee. So simply click on this button, install now. And once this plugin is installed, click on this activate button. Now once this is activated, if you see any notices like this, first make sure to dismiss them. Now again hover over WooCommerce and click on settings. Again go to payments. And now you will see more options are added. Stripe payment is added, Alipay is added, and I think these and Stripe checkout is added. So we have to select this option, Stripe checkout, enable Stripe checkout. Click on save changes. Okay, I think we have to enable Stripe payment. So you can also enable Stripe checkout and Stripe payment. So enable both of them, click on save changes, and you have to do few settings in this Stripe payment. So select Stripe payment, click on manage. Now first of all, make sure under transaction mode it is live mode, not test mode. And similarly, just like we did in PayPal, here also we have to enter our publishable and secret key. So to get that, go to dashboard.stripe.com. Now from the left hand side, you'll see developers, click on that. And under that, you will see API keys, click on that. And here it will display you your publishable key and your secret key. Simply copy your publishable key from here, come back to your website, paste it under publishable key and come over here, click on reveal. It will reveal your secret key. Copy your secret key from here and paste in your secret key over here. So once you do that, just go at the bottom. You can do one thing under title. You can just change this thing to credit/debit card. All right. And I'll change that description also, secure payment via credit debit card, and order button text. I'll type in make payment. All right. Now go at the bottom and click on save changes. Now if you come back to your checkout page, let's see the checkout page. Let's refresh it. And now as you can see, we have two options. If you select Stripe checkout, you will click on this button, pay via Stripe checkout. You will be redirected to stripe.com just like PayPal. But if you select this option, credit debit card, now as you can see, user can simply enter their card details on your website and they can make the payment. So this is really amazing. So this thing is 100% set up. Now similarly, you can go ahead and you can create more and more campaigns on this website. Now let me show you how you can create your home page, because this thing, the basic thing is now completed. Now we can start creating our home page. So to create a home page or to create any page, you have to go to pages from the left hand side. And now as you can see, there are already so many pages created because of this crowdfunding plugin and this WooCommerce plugin. Now to create your home page, simply click on this button, add new. Under title, you can just type in home. Now at the right hand side, by default, it is default template. Now let me just publish this page. If I open this page in a new tab, the page that we just published, first of all, you will see the regular setup that we have a nice big thing over here and we have the title. This is good for other pages like about and contact page. For home page, we don't want this thing, because if you see your home page in the demo website, we don't have any title of the home page, this big text of home at the top. Okay, we don't have anything like that. So we want to make this page blank page. And to do that, at the right hand side, you will see template, and under template, you have to select this option, WP Page Builder Template. Select that, click on update, come back to this page and refresh it. Now you'll see a blank page. So this is what we want. Now this page that we have created is just a regular page. It's just a page which we have named it home. So just by naming it home, it does not become your home page, because if you see the URL bar, right now it says your website name /home. So when it is set as your home page, it should not say /home. So to set this page as your official homepage, you can come back to your dashboard, hover over settings and click on reading. Now here under your homepage display, select the second option, a static page, and under homepage, select the home page that you have just created. Click on save changes. Again, if you come back over here and if you refresh this page, now as you can see that /home is gone. Now this page is set as your home page. Now again, you can come back to pages, and if you see the home page that you have created, if this is the page, and besides this now says front page. Okay, so this is now set as the front page. Now click on this edit button and let's edit this page, or let's start creating this page with WP Page Builder. So click on this button, WP Page Builder. Alright guys, so first of all what we have to do is we have to create this thing section by section, and this is totally simple, very simple. So first of all we have this top section, then we have this featured project section, then we have the recommended section, then similarly we have some more sections. So to create this section, first section, in fact to create any section, first we add a row. So click on add row, and in this row how many columns do you want? So in this column, in this row we want 2 columns. I'll explain you why we want 2 columns. For now just select 2 columns, half plus half. Now as you can see this row is added. Now at the left hand side we have to add this option. We have to display this thing. Okay, this campaign that we have created. So you can come over here at the left hand side, you have many different options. Here you can search for CF grid. CF obviously stands for crowdfunding. So if you search for CF grid, you will see this option CF grid. Just drag and drop it over here. Now I have seen this problem before also. When you try to drag and drop it over here, it does not work. Although we have created this section. So sometimes for the first section, it does not work. So what you can do is you can create another row with 2 columns. And now if you drag and drop this in new column, and now as you can see, you can do it easily. So drag and drop this CF grid in left column. And once you do that, now we can delete that top section, which is blank. Okay, so delete that. Now, right now, this is how it looks. As you can see, this is looking bad, obviously. So let's fix this style. So click on this option or just click on this button, edit add-on. Now there are 2 styles available. So in this example, for the first one, we have to select style 2. Okay, so if you select style 2, after that we have to select number of products do you want to display. We just want to display 1 product, and we want to display only 1 column. So under select column, select 1 column. Now as you can see, this is looking much better. This is style 2, and later on we'll be using style 1. This is style 1. Okay, this is how this style 1 style looks like, and this is simple style 2. Now you can do some more settings, some more changes over here. So if you want to do that, you can go to style. For example, you can do this, you can change the title and everything. Right now, this is how the title looks like if you see at the top. Okay, now when I remove my mouse cursor from here, the title disappears. That is because of that extra space that we have over here at the top. So let me do one thing. Let me add some margin and padding right at the beginning so that everything looks much clearer, much better. So to add padding, you will see this option. When you hover over this, you will see this green section. This is for the row. So the green section is for the row. Click on this gear icon for row settings. Go to style. Here as you can see, by default 20 pixels top and bottom padding is selected. I want to increase this thing. I want to make it 280 pixels at top, and I want to make it 200 pixels at bottom. Now as you can see, we have a lot of space over here, and now we can easily see this title which is over here. So let's style this thing. Click on this edit add-on option. Click on style. Now if you see the demo website here, as you can see, the title is pretty big, but here our title is very small. So let's do that. Let's first increase the size of the title. So you will see typography is by default disabled. Just enable it so that you can have your custom typography. Now by default it is 28 pixels. I want to increase this size to 48 pixels. Now as you can see, size is automatically increased. You can also change line height. For example, if you set 48, now as you can see, space between both the lines is decreased. If you select some other number, for example, if you select 55, now as you can see, space between both the lines is now increased. So you can do that as well. Now you can make this title bolder or lighter. For example, if you want to make it bolder, select 700. Now as you can see, title is bolder. If you want to make it lighter, select something like 300. Okay, now as you can see, I think this looks better, and this looks more like the design that we have created over here in the demo website. Now right now we have done two things. I want to make this website 100% mobile and tablet friendly. So we have done one thing, we have added a lot of space over here. So 280 pixels at top, 200 at bottom. So this looks great on desktop, but this much space can create some problem on mobile and tablets. Also, the size of this title can also create some problem on mobile and tablet. So let's see how to fix that. First of all, whenever you create anything, you should always see how this section looks on mobile phone and how this section looks on tablet. Now before that, let me do one thing. Let me add this image in the background. Okay, so let's select this green section, go at the top, click on this gear icon, go to style, select background, and I don't want to add any color in the background. I want to add image. So select image and upload that image, which is over here. Select this image, click on insert, and I want to make this size of the image as cover. Okay, so everything is fine till now. Now whenever you make any changes on your website, you should always save those changes. So you'll see this save button at the bottom left corner of your screen. Make sure to save that thing. Now again, click on this edit add-on, go to style. Now let's see how this thing looks on a tablet. So you will see at the bottom of your screen, you have desktop, you have a tablet, you have mobile phone. So on desktop, it looks perfect. Select tablet. Now on tablet, it looks bad. Okay, as you can see, this is automatically become small. So first of all, let me fix this thing. So I want to increase this width of this column. So I'll select this option, gear icon for column, this blue thing. Hover over here, you will see this blue thing. Click on this gear icon, and width is 50, make it 95. Okay, now this looks better, and we don't want this much padding at top and bottom. So again, select this green section, click on this gear icon, go to style, and let's fix this padding. So for tablet, I want, maybe for top I want 120, and for bottom maybe let's select 20. Okay, this looks good. I think we also need some padding at left, because as you can see, there is very little space between this side and this text. So at left, let me add maybe another 20. Okay, now this looks better. Now this text size is also looking bigger according to me. So I can do some changes over here as well. Click on edit add-on, go to style. Now for mobile phone, maybe I can make it 32. For tablet, I'm sorry. Okay, and I can also change the line height to maybe 35. Not 35, maybe 45. All right, so this is looking better. Now let's see how this looks on a mobile phone. So now this time at the bottom, again in the bottom middle, you will see these icons. Select mobile. So on mobile also it is looking bad, a lot of space at top. So select this option, gear icon, green gear icon, go to style. And for mobile phone, I want 150 at top and 50 at bottom. Now this, we have very little space from left and right. So I'll add some padding of maybe 5 or 10 from both left and right. All right, and we can change this size. We can decrease the size of this text. So select this option, edit column or edit add-on, go to style, and for mobile maybe I can make the font size to 35. Let's see, and let's make 45 line height. All right, click on save. Again, let's come back to desktop. So our first section is completed. So note one thing, whenever you create a section for the desktop, after that you should always see how that section looks on mobile phone and also on tablet. Very important. Right guys, now let's create this second section. So this is how the second section looks like. Very beautiful, very colorful section. So to create a new section, as I said you earlier, we have to add a new row. So click on add row. Now this time we just need one single column. So select one. Okay. Now, first of all, we have to add this title. So copy this title or just enter whatever title you want. And for this, click on add-on and search for title, because we want the title add-on. Now, this is the one we want, simple title. Drag and drop it over here. And by default, it is left-hand side, make it center align. So click on this option, it will make it center align. And copy it like this, paste it under title. I don't want any subtitle, so I can delete this text under subtitle. So this is how the title looks like. Now, if you want to bring your title in 2 lines, like over here, we have it over here. So if you see after off, everything comes on second line. So if you want to do the same thing after off, type in this thing, BR under these brackets. Okay. Under these arrow brackets, this is how it will look like. Now let's style this thing. So go to style, again, disable or maybe enable typography. This is how it looks like. Let's increase the size of this one to 36, not 368, 36. And line height I think is fine. Let's decrease the weight to maybe 500. All right. Looks very much similar. Maybe line height can be increased to 55 or 50. You can do some experiment over here. You don't have to follow the exact number that I'm doing. You can just select whatever looks beautiful to your eyes. Just select that. All right. Then after that, we have to display these tabs. So again, come back to add-ons and search for tab. And you will see this option. I think CF tab. Yeah, here it is. CF tab. Just drag and drop it at the bottom. Right now, it will not display anything because we haven't selected any category. So click on over here. And if you remember, we have created this technology category. So click on technology. Now let me delete this alt category. Now, as you can see under technology, we have this thing. If you select, as you can see over here, when you have multiple categories, it will display all those categories like this. Right now, we just have one single category, technology. Now under button URL, you can link this thing to your archive page. So you can go back to your dashboard, click on pages. And here, as you can see, CF listing page, this is your archive page. If you click on view, on this page, it will automatically display all the different listings or all the different campaigns. So you can copy this page link and paste it under button URL. Okay, so that it will display that button at the bottom. Now for the title, we have not seen how this looks on tablet and mobile phone. So let's see that. So on tablet, it looks fine. On mobile phone, I think it is a little bit bigger. So for mobile phone, we can change this size or we can decrease this size to maybe 30 and line height also maybe 45. Fine. Click on save. Come back to desktop. Now let's add some padding at top and bottom of this row, and let's add this background color. Okay, this is actually a gradient. So as you can see, at the left hand side, it is a little bit darker, and at the right hand side, this is lighter. So let's see how we can do that. First, let's add that padding. So click on this green section, click on this green gear icon, go to style, and let's add padding of maybe 70 at top and 80 at bottom, not 770. All right. Now let's add that background color. So you will see this option background, select this. Earlier we had added image, now select gradient. So this will automatically give you two colors. Now if you want to copy or if you want to add these two exact colors, or if you want to know what is the color code for this, you can add or you can download a new ColorZilla Chrome extension. You can just go to Google and search for ColorZilla Chrome extension. Now open the first link. You will see this option over here. Click on, instead of remove from Chrome, you will see a button which says add to Chrome. So click on that button, and after that this extension will be added to your Chrome browser, and you will see this color picker icon. Click on this icon. Now whatever color you want to know, if you want to get the exact color code, just bring your mouse to that corner. For example, I want to get the color code of this darker color. So I'll click on over here. This will automatically copy the color code for me. I'll come back to this website. Select the first color, replace this color, paste in the color I have copied. Okay. Similarly, again, click on this color picker. Now copy or bring your mouse cursor to the lighter color section. Click on that. It will automatically copy the lighter color code. Now again, come back to this website. Now select the second color and replace it with this color. Okay. This is how it looks like. Now, because the background color is this color, now we can change the color of this title to white. So select this title, change this color to white. For link color also change it to white. Click on save. Alright, so with this, our second section is also completed. Now let's start creating the third section. So as you can see, this is very, very easy. Third section is also very easy. Just to create a new section, we have seen already. Click on add row, select a single column, because here also we have a single column. And we have to add this title. So come back to add-ons and search for title. Drag and drop this title add-on over here. Our title right now is recommended for you, and we also have a subtitle this time. So let me copy this subtitle, paste it over here, make it center align. Okay, let's change this style for both title and subtitle. So for title, first of all, we have to add a color as well. So I'll paste in that color code. I'll copy that color code over here. Maybe I'll copy this code. I'll bring my mouse cursor over here, click on this color code copied. I'll paste that code over here under color and link color. Okay, now as you can see, we have this color for the title. Now let me do some changes. So enable typography. Let's increase the font size to 36. All right. And let's make it a little bit lighter. So font weight 300. All right. Looks perfect. For subtitle, I think it already looks good. So we don't have to do any changes over there. Now let's see how it looks on tablet. So select tablet, looks perfect. Select mobile phone. I think we can decrease the size for both a little bit. So in mobile phone for a title, I want to make it 30 pixels, and for subtitle, select subtitle and also enable typography for this. And for this subtitle, maybe it is way too big. So I'll just make it 21. Okay. And obviously we'll make it lighter, 300. Come back to desktop. I think for desktop also we can decrease the size of subtitle. Instead of 28, I'll make it 24. Okay. Click on save. Then after that, we have this simple thing which we have already used. We have used style 2 at the top. This time we have to use style 1. So come back to add-ons and search for CF grid. Here it is. Drag and drop it at the bottom. Okay, now select style 1. Okay, as you can see, this is how it will display. Now, how many number of products do you want to display? So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We want to display 6 and we want to display 3 columns. Okay, so select 3 columns. Now, because we have created only one campaign, we see only one. When more campaigns are created, it will display it over here. All right. Now let's add some padding at top and bottom. So click on this gear icon and go to style. Let's add 70 at top and 60 at bottom. So with this, your third section is also completed. Now all the other sections are even more easier because we can simply duplicate these sections that we have created. In fact, we have to do one more thing. We have to change the background color for this section. If you see, the background color for this section is gray and the background color for the next section, which is this section, is white. So for this section, we have to change the background color to gray. So select this green gear icon, go to style, background, and let's change this color to F9, F9, F9. Okay, gray color. Now this is very light gray. If you want to make a little bit darker gray, if you can make it F2, F2, F2. Okay, this is a little bit darker gray. Click on save. Then after that, we have to create the next section. So what we can do is, to save some time, we can just click on over here, duplicate row. And if you scroll down, as you can see, we have another row, similar row. First of all, I want to change the color of this row to white. So background color, white color code is FFF. So if you just type in FFF, it will give you this white color code. All right, click on save. Now in this, I don't want to display this grid. So I'll delete this grid thing. I'll change the title. Instead of recommended for you, I'll type in what's popular. And this is this subtitle. All right. Okay, there's no need to delete that grid because we have to use the same thing. So I search for CF grid. We just have to display the popular campaigns. So click on this again. Style 1, 3 columns, 6 products, and instead of latest products, under product show, select popular. Okay, click on save. So this section is also completed. Now we have our fifth section. So this is a little bit different section, but very easy as well. So click on this option, add row. This time we have to add 2 columns because as you can see, this is left column, this is right column. Now in right column also, we have divided right column furthermore into 2 more columns. I'll show you how you can do that. So first of all, let's clear this simple thing. This is also simple title. And even before that, let me do one thing. Let me change the color of the background to this gray color. So I'll select this gear icon, go to style, background, change this thing to F2, F2, F2. Okay, gray color. Now let me bring in this title at the left hand side. All right, bring this title over here. Copy this under title. This is subtitle. Okay, it is left hand side, so we don't have to do any changes. Go to style. Now, first of all, we have to change the color of the title. Okay, so we want this color. So I'll again go and let's see the color code over here. Copy the color code. Come back to your website, paste it under color and link color. Now, as you can see, color is changed. Now let's enable typography and let's do some changes to the font as well. Now for the desktop, I want to make it 36 and font weight will be maybe 500 or maybe 300. Let's see, 5 or 300. Okay, it is 300. Select 300. All right. And let's increase some line height to 55. Now select subtitle, enable typography for this as well. Now for this, I want to set this to 21, line height maybe 25. And this also will be 300 lighter. Now let's see how it looks on mobile phone. So select mobile phone at the bottom. I think we can decrease the size. So for title, first of all, select title. Let's make it 30. And let me also decrease the line height to 45. Now select subtitle. Let's make it 18. Perfect. All right, click on save. Now let's come back to desktop. Now what we have to do is we have to change the background color for this column, only left column, white color, and we have to add this space, as you can see, from all four sides. So what we can do, we can hover over this, we can select this blue option for column, click on this gear icon, go to style. First, let's change the background color to white. So select hashtag FFF, you will get this white. Now let's add some padding. So go to general. Now under padding, now for top, I want 80. Now this is locked, this is linked. So we have to unlock this thing. So only top, I want 80. For left and right, I want 70. And for bottom, I want 30. Okay, so as you can see, top 80, right 70, bottom 30, left 70. This is how it will look like. Click on save. Now let's see how this thing looks on tablet. So select tablet. We can do some changes in padding for tablet. So for top, I want 60. Right and left, I want 40, and for bottom 10. For mobile phone, okay, for top, I want 40. Left and right, I want 30, and I don't want anything at the bottom. So this is how it will look like. All right. Now at the right hand side, as I said you earlier, first of all, we have to furthermore divide this column into two more columns. So to do that, you can see this option. If you see under this blue tag, you will see this option, add inner row. Click on that. Now, as you can see, an inner row is added, and you can divide this inner row into multiple columns. I want to select this option, duplicate column. Now, as you can see, in this inner row, we have two columns. Now in these columns, we have to add this option. Okay, this feature box. So come back over here, go to add-ons and search for feature box, which is over here, drag and drop under column left. This is how the default box looks like. First of all, let's make it center aligned. So at the bottom alignment, select center. I don't want button, so I'll select this. You'll see this button. Under button link, just delete that. Button link will disappear. All right. And we have this title, Empower Youth. Type Empower Youth or whatever title you want. This is the subtitle or description. I'll replace this description with this one. Now the icon. So select this icon. I don't want this icon. So instead of this icon, whatever icon you want, you can search for that. So here we have this bicycle icon. So if I search for bicycle over here, as you can see, this is the icon that we have used. Now let's change the size for these things. So go to style. First of all, title. So select box title, enable typography. Let's make it 18. Okay. Now this description, it is called intro text. So you'll see this intro text over here. Select intro text. Let's enable typography for this and make it 14. Now after that, we have to do one thing. We have to select icon, which is over here. If you want to increase or decrease the size of the icon, you can do that. For size right now is 48. I can make it 60, a little bit bigger. And you can obviously change the color as well. So we can go ahead again, copy the color from here. Let me copy this, come over here, paste it under color. Now as you can see, icon color is changed. Click on save. Now once you create this icon, what you can do is you can select this duplicate add-on. You can duplicate this thing, bring it over here at the right hand side. Then after that, you can duplicate this entire row and you can have it like this. Now the only thing that you have to do is just change the icon and title text. So your work will be a little bit easier. Now let's add some padding again at top and bottom. So select this row and go to style. Instead of 25, let's add 70 both at top and bottom. Click on save. Then after that, we have the final, section. So for this section also, what I'll do is I'll go over here. Let me see. Yeah, I'll go over here. I'll copy this section, duplicate this section, duplicate this entire row. And here is the duplicated row. I'll bring it back. So I'll click on move down. And this is now at the bottom. Now we'll change the title to explore story. And now I don't want to display these campaigns. I want to display post. Now we haven't created any blogs or we haven't created any posts. So for now, just click on save, come back to your dashboard. Let's create a post. Click on post. Let me open a single post, a dummy post. Let's see how a post looks like, single post page. Alright, so very simple. As you can see, this is how your single post page will look like. Now when you click on post, you will see hello world is automatically created. Delete it. This is dummy post. Now here, whatever title or whatever text you want to enter under post, click on add new. First of all, post title, which is this is the post title. So paste it under post title. Then after that, whatever content you have, you can just go ahead, just type in, or whatever image you want to display, you can just, upload those images over here. Then after this, at the right hand side, click on document. First of all, let's give it a featured image. So this image that you see at the top, this is the featured image. So click on set featured image, upload any image of your choice. Let me select this. And for this also, you have to give it a category. Now this category is different from the campaign category. Those things were for campaigns. This is for post. So I'm giving a new category. Then after that, you can simply click on publish and new post is created. Once you create these posts, you can come back to your website again over here. Make sure to first save this page. Now refresh this home page setting. Now let's go at the bottom and let's add this post thing over here. So come over here and you have to search for post grid. Okay, search for that, and here as you can see post grid, bring it at the bottom. Okay, we don't have to do this one because as you can see, this is a very simple one, but here the one which we have used, this is a little bit better. Okay, this is much better actually. So what I'll do is I'll delete this one. Again, we'll search for post grid, and this time you have to select this option, post grid under Patrious widgets. Okay, drag and drop it over here. And now as you can see, this looks so much better. Click on save. Now you just have to select number of posts you want to display over here. Alright guys, so with this page, this entire home page is now completed. Now let's go ahead, let's import few more pages like the blog page, about page, contact page. Now I don't want to waste your time showing how to create the blog page, how to create the about page, contact page. So you don't have to worry about that. I'll simply give you files. You just have to import those files for free. Let me show you how you can do that. So come back to your dashboard again. Let's cut this thing, come back to your dashboard. Alright guys, now let's do one thing. Let's first create the blog page. So to create this page, from the left hand side again, hover over pages and click on add new. Now just give it a title, whatever title you like, blog or post. So I'll give it a title of blog, and from the right hand side under page attribute template, just select this option, blog right sidebar. If you want left sidebar in your blog page, you can select left sidebar. I am selecting blog right sidebar. After that, simply publish this page. Now if you open this page in a new tab, let's see how it looks. Now as you can see in this page, all the blogs will be mentioned, all the blogs will be created. Now because we have created only one blog is showing over here. Whenever you create more blogs, all those blogs will be added in this list. Alright, so with this page is also completed. Now let me actually do one thing. At the right hand side, if you see, this is the sidebar. I want to have a better sidebar. Let me show you a simple sidebar first of all. Now as you can see in this sidebar, we have some really amazing things. So let's add these kind of things in the sidebar. So to add these options, come again back to your dashboard. Now this time hover over appearance and click on widgets. Now as you can see, this is the default sidebar widgets. Now let me do one thing. Let me delete all these default widgets. Just leave the search widget. Rest all you can just delete them. Now instead of this, we have to use some other widgets. So first of all, we have the search option, which is fine. And after that, I want to display, let me show you over here. I want to display this option, popular post, with this thumbnails and all. So for that, we'll come back over here and we'll search for, you can just press Ctrl F on your keyboard to search this thing and search for blog. Now, as you can see, this is the option, Patrious blog post. Select this option, make sure sidebar is selected, click on add widget. Now if you go at the top, as you can see, this option is now selected. Now after this, we are displaying products. If you see, these are the products. So if you want to display products, just search for products over here. You will get that option. Now as you can see, this is the one that we want to use. Select this option. Make sure sidebar is tick mark over here. Click on add widget. Alright, how many number of products do you want to show? You can select that option. And after that, I want to display products by rating. So if you search for rating, you will see this option, products by rating. Select this option, make sure sidebar is tick mark, click on add widget. Alright, So once you do this thing again, if you come back over here and if you refresh this page, now as you can see at the right hand side, we have much better options. All right. So right now this is how it will look like. Now let's do one thing. Let's start creating the about page. So if you see the about page, let me show you the about page over here. So this is how your about page will look like. Now you don't have to worry about that. Just like home page, we are not going to create this page from scratch. I'll just give you the file and you can import it. So come back to your dashboard again, hover over pages, click on add new. Let's give it a title of about or about us, whatever title you like. After that, click on publish. Now click on edit with WP Bakery or WP Page Builder. It's not WP Bakery Page Builder, it's the WP Page Builder. Now again, as I said you earlier, as I mentioned earlier, that there is a link given in the video description below. If you click on that link, you will download a file, a zip file. When you unzip that file, you will get a folder like this and you will have all these images. So we have already uploaded these images. Now in that, you will also see a folder called pages. And in this, as you can see, I have given you about page and contact page file. So here we have to import those files. So here at the left hand side, you will see tools. Click on tools. Now click on import. Now select that file. Under pages, select about us and click on open. Now as you can see, instantly you will see this about page in front of you. Now if you want to make some changes, if you want to change this text as we have seen earlier in the home page, just click on this edit add-on. And from the left hand side, you can change your text. If you want to change this image, click on this edit add-on. You can replace this image with your own image. All right. Once this is done, just click on save and this page is now completed. Now again, let's come back to dashboard. Now let's create the contact page. So again, hover over pages, click on add new. Let's give it a title of contact. Click on publish. Similarly, edit with WP Page Builder. Click on tools, import, and this time import the contact page. Click on open and instantly, as you can see with your map and everything, all these things are now created. If you click on this edit add-on with this contact option, you can go to email and make sure you replace these emails, recipient email and from email. Replace this email with your own personal email address. Make sure, very important. Also, if you see this map, click on this option edit add-on. So instead of this map, if you want, obviously you will display your own map over here. You will display your own location. So what you can do is you can go to maps.google.com. Okay, if you just search for maps, you will see this option maps.google.com. And over here, you can just search for your address or your location. If you want to copy this much, click on menu from the left hand side. And here you will see share or embed map. Click on that. You will get this embed code. Click on embed a map. And this is what we have to copy. So you will see this code over here. Just copy it, or you can just click on copy HTML. Come back to this page again. Now by default, you're under visual. As you can see, visual is tick mark. Click on text. Now once you click on text, you will see this text over here. Delete everything from here. Again, make sure you have copied this code. Come back over here and paste in this code over here. Now as you can see, it will display your... Alright, now as you can see, when you paste in this thing, it will now display your map. Now one thing that we have to do is, we have to change the width to 100%. Once you change that to 100%, you will see a complete full width map. Again, click on this save button. This page is also created. Now let's cut this page. Now we have to create these menus and footer. So only header and footer is left. Rest everything is completed. So obviously we'll start with header. So first thing in the header is to create this menu, okay, that we have at the top. So let's create that menu. So to do that, we can do one thing. We can click on this option customize, which is given at the top. Click on that customize link. Now you will see this option Patriot options. Click on that and select header settings. Now under header settings, first of all, I want to make it sticky header, which means that if you see this page, when you scroll down, if you see over here, when you scroll down, this header is now sticking with you. Now this header is with you at the top. Okay. As you can see, so we have to make that thing. So just click on this option. This will be enabled. We also want to enable search option in the header. So enable this option. You will get search option in the header. And we also want to enable header campaign so that we get that button. When you click on that button, start a campaign button. We have to change the link of this button, start campaign button. For now, let me just publish this thing. Come over here, refresh it. We also don't see, we have enabled that option here in the customize option. This CF dashboard is displaying over here, but in the live website, we cannot see that. So if that happens with you, you will see this option, enable header login, disable it, and after that enable it. Again, click on publish, come back over here, refresh this page. And now as you can see, this CF dashboard is displaying. Click on CF dashboard. You will see this button over here, add new campaign. Right click on that button, click on copy link address, come over here and under add campaign URL, paste in this URL. It's just basically your website name and after that /CF-campaign-form. Okay, so it will display that. Now whenever someone clicks on this button at the top, start a campaign, they will see that campaign form. Now click on publish. Now we have to do one more thing. We have to make the background color of the header transparent. Right now it is white, so select this option. Now you'll see this thing at the bottom. Just drag this thing to extreme left and make it 0.01. This will become transparent. Click on publish again. Now come back. Now let's upload our logo. So click on logos. You can upload your own logo image over here. So you can remove this thing and upload your own logo. I'm not doing that right now. So come back. Now let's create the menu. So to create the menu, we have to again come back to the main option. Click on menus. Click on create a new menu. You can name this thing anything. I'll just name it main menu. Now make sure you tick mark this thing primary menu and after that click on next. Now whatever things you want to add in this menu, click on add item. Maybe I want to add home page, contact page, about page, blog page. Then after that, if you want to add some more pages, you can select that. I'm selecting these pages. All right. Click on publish. Now I see one thing. Let me go to home page. I think we need some space at top and bottom. We need some padding. So to do that, come back over here again, Patriot option and header setting. We can add some padding at top and bottom. So what I'll do is for bottom, first we have a header bottom padding. So for bottom, I want to add 8 pixels and for top, I want to add 16 pixels. Right now, as you can see, we have decent amount of padding over here. Now again, click on publish. Now, once you do this thing, now we can create a footer. So if you see the footer, first of all, we have a footer like this. So to do the changes in the footer, come back. Now again, come back and here you will see this option widgets. So when you click on widgets, as you can see, we have footer 1, footer 2 or bottom 1, bottom 2, bottom 3, bottom 4. So these 4 options are for these 4 places. If you see these 4 places over here in the footer for 1, 2, 3, 4. So what we have to do is, as you can see, there are several links available over here. So we have to, just like we created menu for the header, we have to create several menus for the footer. So let's do that first. So come back again, click on menus, click on create a new menu. You can name this menu anything. I'll simply name it footer 1. You can name it footer 1, footer 2, footer 3, footer 4, so on. Now we don't have to tick mark anything over here. Just click on next. Now click on add items and whatever items you want to include. For example, in footer 1, I want to include maybe user registration, listing page, campaign and dashboard. All right. Once you do that, click on publish. Again, you can come back, click on create a new menu. You can name it footer 2. Click on next. And again, click on add items. And this time again, just select 4 more pages or some categories. You can also select some categories, some formats, some product categories. Once this is done, just click on publish. And similarly, you can create more menus for this. Now, once you create these menus, again, you have to come at the beginning, click on widgets, click on bottom one, click on add widget. And here we have to add the navigation menu. So search for navigation menu. You will see this option. Click on this navigation menu widget. Now first we have to give it a title. For example, here as you can see, the title name or the title is just company. So we'll select that as the title and after that we'll select footer 1. Okay, click on publish, come back, select bottom 2. Same thing, just click on add widget and search for navigation, which is over here. This time the title says product. So or products, you can type that thing, footer 2, click on publish, come back, select bottom 3, title says shop. So again, I'll search for navigation menu. Here it is, shop. And after that again, footer 3, if you have created footer 3 and footer 4, you can do that. I'm just adding these two in all these options. So basically this is how you do it. Again, add widget, search for navigation menu, add the title over here. After that, select any footer menu, click on publish. Now when you scroll down, as you can see, we have 4 menus. So if you want a menu like this, you can just leave it to this. Or if you want to create a footer like this one, for example, here, the first option is this MailChimp newsletter option. And after that, we have these options. So if you want to make it like this, you can do one thing. Again, come back, go to Patriots option, go to bottom setting, which is over here, bottom setting, and you by default MailChimp is disabled. You can just untick this thing, it will enable MailChimp for you. Now once MailChimp is enabled, now as you can see we have a blank space over here. For now just click on publish. Now let's do one thing, let's add that MailChimp form. So what I'll do is I'll open my dashboard first of all, because first we have to create this form, this simple form that you see, we have to create this thing. So to create this, you will see this option over here, MC4WP, click on that. Here, first you have to connect your website with MailChimp. So for that, you will have to enter your API key. So go to mailchimp.com. Now, if you want to learn more about MailChimp, what is this API key, why is MailChimp useful, how to do free email marketing and everything, you can go to YouTube and search for Nayesh Sheikh MailChimp or Nayesh Sheikh email marketing. You will get several videos on this if you don't understand what's happening right now. Now over here, click on this option, search or select profile or account. You can select any of the option. You will get the same menu. Now over here, click on extras, API key. Now here is your API key, simply copy it from here, come back to your dashboard, paste in the key, click on save changes, and now your website will be connected. As you can see, once it is connected, you can create a form. So under this MailChimp option, you'll see this form option, click on that option. And here you have to select any lists. For example, I want to select list 2. You can name this form anything. I'll just name it maybe form 1. After that, click on add new form. So you don't have to go ahead and manually create this form. You can simply open the file that you have downloaded. And in that file, you will see this file, MailChimp text file. Open this file. This is how it will look like. Simply copy everything. Now, whatever is present over here, first delete that, and whatever you have copied from this MailChimp file, paste it over here. And now as you can see in the preview, it will automatically display you like this. Click on save changes. Now copy this thing, or maybe you can do one thing, come back over here. Let's try to refresh this page first. So click on just refresh this page. Now let's add that MailChimp form that we have created. So again, go to widgets. Now as you can see, we have footer 1, footer 3 till footer 5. If you select footer 5, for example, select this, click on add widget, search for MC. You will get this option, MailChimp. If you search for MC, you will get this MailChimp sign up form. Select that option. Now as you can see, it will display your newsletter over here. Click on publish. So if you want, you can do it like this. And once this is completed, now we can cut this page. So click on cut. And now let's do one thing. Let's see the final thing, how a user can come to your website. They can sign up and they can create their own campaign. So what I'll do is I'll open this website in a new private window. So I'll copy this website link. I'll open this in a new incognito window or a private window. And we'll try to sign up and do whether everything is, and we'll see whether everything is working fine or not. First, we'll click on this login option. I have not created an account, so I'll click on sign up. Now I'll enter my username over here. Maybe I want to select this username. Then after that, I'll enter my email address and I'll choose a password. We'll click on register. Alright, so it says username already exists. Let me try something else. Alright, so I've entered some other details, and after that we can again click on register. Now as you can see, register successful. Now we can click on login, and or you can do one thing, you can first refresh it, and after that you can again click on login. Now you can enter these details that you have just entered, and after that, once this is done, just click on login. Now once you log in, now as you can see, you will see your dashboard. So you can do one thing, you can click on this dashboard option. And now as you can see, everything is working perfect for this user. Now this user can simply go ahead, click on add new campaign, and okay, they do not have permission to create a new campaign. So we have to do few settings over here. If you want to enable anyone to create campaigns, you can do one thing. For example, anyone means any registered user. You can come back to this dashboard. Now from the left hand side, you'll see crowdfunding. Hover over that and click on settings. Now we have some settings related to this. First of all, under fund manager, it will be WooCommerce, which is fine. Then after that, all these things are fine. Just scroll down and under campaign creator, tick mark everything. Press Ctrl on your keyboard, and after that, click on everything over here. Make sure everything is selected, and after that, click on save changes. Again, come back to WooCommerce settings, and here we can see, let's see. Here everything is fine. We don't have to do anything. Just click on save changes. Again, if I come back to this website and refresh it, Now as you can see, we don't have to log in or anything. We have the permission, and now this user can create a new campaign. Now once this user fills in all this information and click on submit campaign, this campaign will not be automatically added, or with this campaign will not automatically start showing on this website. What will happen is when you will get a message, you the admin of the website, the owner of the website, you will get an email that someone has submitted a new campaign, and you can go to products. You can see that campaign. Now by default, this is published. As you can see, this is published, but the campaign that this user has submitted, that will be draft. So you have to click on edit. Now you can go through all the details that person has given in the campaign. If you feel that like this is a good campaign, everything looks fine and genuine, then you can go ahead and click on publish. Only after that, this campaign will start displaying on your website. And once the user, for example, this user has created some campaign, and whenever there is some money raised in this campaign, whenever their goal is completed, you will receive all the amount in your PayPal account or your whatever account you have selected, bank account or Stripe account, whatever you have selected, all the money will come to your account, and you can deduct your commission. For example, if you're charging 5% or 10% commission, you can deduct that. Rest all the money you can transfer it to that user's account. Alright, so this is how this thing works. And with this website is 100% completed. Now I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys learned something new. Now if you find this video helpful, make sure to subscribe and click on the bell icon so that you don't miss any future updates. There are so many new videos and very useful and helpful videos coming in the future. So if you don't want to miss them, make sure you subscribe and click on the bell icon. And also if you like this video, give a thumbs up to this video and share it with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, any social media platform that you use. And throughout the video, if you have any doubts, any comments, any suggestions for me, you can leave them in the comments section below. Thanks a lot for watching guys. See you in the next video.